The BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, a group of countries with fast-growing economies that are expected to dominate the world by 2050.
It is a club of nations that have the same outlook in terms of how the world should look in terms of multilateral cooperation.
And they have grown fast, accounting for just over 20% of global GDP when first discussed back in 2001. They've shot up to over a third and are projected to be over 40% by 2040, while the G7 has gone the other way, from over 40% down to 30% today. What started out as simply a way of thinking about investments has turned into a more formal arrangement among governments, holding annual summits, this year in Johannesburg, where they decided to expand their membership from 5 to 11.
We have decided to invite the Argentine Republic, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates to become full members of BRICS.
But as much as they may consider themselves a group, the 5 countries in the BRICS are pursuing very different economic paths, with China being the outstanding growth leader over the last 20 years, as observed this week by Jim O'Neill, the person at Goldman behind the original idea of the BRICS.
Economically, the only reason why the group is that interesting, frankly, is because, of course, China.
Though China shows signs of giving up its economic leadership.
The second big problem they have is Xi, who has reasserted his control over the economy, who many of our investors that we talk to there feel doesn't really even understand economics.
While Russia and South Africa have fallen behind, the first in the aftermath of the war in Ukraine, and the second facing a wide range of problems.
President Ramaphosa has been in lots of international meetings looking for ways to pull the country forward.
Leaving it largely to India to drive the BRICS forward, despite some disappointment in the past.
A line that I've always repeated about India is that this is a country that has consistently disappointed the optimists and the pessimists. So the last few years, it has clearly disappointed the pessimists because it's done much better than what the worst forecasts were. Now, I think that we just have to be careful that India doesn't follow its past pattern and disappoint the optimists as well.